Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my data pack was expired. So as we have discussed, subquery operators. So a query written inside another query is known as subquery. A query inside another query is known as subquery. This is the one query and this is the second query. So previously we have seen just one, like select from where. And from now we will see one more query. Select from where. So this is inner query, this is outer query. This is inner query, and this is outer query. And we have, as we have read, first outer query will execute first. Outer query will give some output first, and whatever the output that has been given by this inner query, the same output will be passed as an input. Output of inner query will be passed as input to the outer query. I'll repeat this line again. Outer query will execute first and will give some output. It will produce some output. That output is again passed as an input to the outer query. And then the outer query will give us the complete result. Outer query will give the complete results, which means outer query is completely dependent on inner query. Outer query is completely dependent on inner query. So that's what we have right here. Inner query will execute first and produces the output. The output of inner query will be passed as an input to the outer query. And then the outer query will produces the complete results. And therefore, outer query is dependent on inner query. Outer query is dependent on inner query. So this is how the query works. And let us see there are some types. We have types of subquery operators. The one is co-related subquery, and the second one is non-co-related subquery. So we have two types of subquery. The one is correlated subquery, and the second one is non-correlated subquery. So if I come up with the correlated subquery, this one says, correlated subquery says, whenever we have unknown values present in the query, whenever we have unknown values present in the query, to find that unknown value, we have to use correlated subquery. For example, if I can say salary of Miller. So no. I want the name of the employees whose salary is 2000. Name of the employees whose salary is 2000. Select E name from EMP where salary is equal to 2000. Name of the employees who are getting salary greater than Miller. Name of the employees who are getting salary greater than Miller. I don't know what is Miller's salary, but whatever the salary of Miller is, whoever getting more than his salary, I want their name. So Miller's salary is unknown here. So previously salary is equal to 2000 or salary greater than 2000. So there is to clearly specify it is equal to, greater than, or less than any number of salary. But sometimes they'll go with salary less than Miller, salary greater than King, salary less than equal to James or Jones. So we don't know what is their salary. In such case, we have to use the co-related subquery. See, co-related subquery is nothing but from the same table. Correlated subquery is nothing but co-related is nothing but the query which we should write is of the same table. Outer query also same table, inner query also same table. So that is called as co-related subquery. So make a heading, subquery operators. From that, make a subheading co-related subquery. Copy a query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name of the employees. Name of the employees who are name of the employees who are getting salary greater than 2,500. Name of the employees who are getting salary greater than 2,500. Any answer for that? Any answer?
Select ename from EMP where sal greater than 2500.
Ename from EMP where sal greater than 2500. So with respect to this query, this is just a normal query. Copy the same query, but make it greater than, let me check. Select, star EMP. Greater than Clark. Right? Same query, copy the same query. Instead of 2,500, make it Clark. Salary greater than Clark. So I'll just write with one. Select name of the employees from EMP where salary greater than, whose salary greater than?
Clerk.
Clark. No, see, not clerk, Clark. Salary greater than Clark. I don't know what is the salary of Clark. So what I should do? I should go with, see, Clark's salary is unknown. We don't know what is the salary of Clark. So what I'll do? I'll come up with the inner query. Select sal from EMP where ename in or equals to single coded Clark. First, inner query will execute. First, inner query will select, or I'll do one thing, comma, sal, comma, sal. For that, select star from EMP. And see here, Clark salary is 2450, 2,450. Clark salary is 2,450. And we have given the salary should be greater than Clark. Salary should be greater than Clark. We don't know what is the salary of Clark. So what happens? I'll go with two related subquery, outer query and inner query. First, inner query will execute the same as the previous one. Select sal from EMP where ename is equal to Clark. Select sal from EMP where ename in or equals to Clark. So the output is 2,450 and 2,450 will be 2,450 is the output. 2,450 is the output given by the inner query, but the same output will be passed as an input. One second. Sorry guys, sorry. So I was saying that inner query. So inner query will give the output first. Inner query will give the output first, and that inner query has given 2400 as an output. Output will be passed as an input to the outer query, and then the outer query will give the complete results. See, the salary should be greater than clerk. Clerk salary is 2450, and these are the salaries which is greater than 2450. Clerk salary is greater than 2450. See, first we should, this is the normal query. E name, this is the normal query. Name from EMP where salary greater than clerk salary. I don't know what is clerk salary. So again, to find that clerk salary, again I have to go with inner query. Select sal from EMP where E name is equal to clerk. Is it clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Copy this. Or copy this one. Make it E name comma sal. Just edit that. E name comma sal. This one. Copy that fast. Write a query to display name and salary of employees who are getting salary less than Miller. Any answer? Select name comma salary from EMP where salary less than whose salary? Miller salary. So I want to know the Miller salary first. So again select salary from EMP where E name in or equals to single coded Miller. Single coded Miller. Copy this.
Yes, sir.
Copy next query. Write a query to display. Name and hire date of employees. Write a query to display. Name and hire date of employees who are hired after 1981. Write a query to display name and hire date of employees who are hired after 1981. Any answer? Select name, comma, hire date. This is a normal query from EMP where hire date greater than after who are hired after 1981, 31st December 1981. So after 1981, 82 and 87. Copy this fast. Done. Done.
Yes, sir.
Copy the same query, but make it hire date after James. Instead of 1981, replace that 1981 with James. Right? A query to display name and hire date of employees who are hired after James. Who are hired after James. Any answer for that? Select. E-name, comma, hire date from EMP where hire date greater than whose hire date? Whose hire date?
James. Right.
So we don't know what is the hire date of James. So select hire date from EMP where e-name in or equals to single quoted James. Copy this. Write a query to display. Write a query to display number of employees who are